The 1-2. Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Poog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So now with one away and a man at second, here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Ball, that's out.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Check swing went around. Now 2 balls and a strike. Outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field, and there's 2 down. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Man at second. To the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. Game 1 of the LCS. All set for the top of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hey! And a swing and a miss there. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
1 at second. On to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLCS. That's way outside. And the count is 1-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And a 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
To the Rangers, the second baseman, espinal.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Wyatt Langford, the next to hit. Runner on the go. On the ground. Betts fires to first on the run. They get one.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jack Dreyer.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on his way over, and that ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. One away. Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Muncy to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And he chases that one. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 7th, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Evan Carter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard liner. 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, we go to the 8th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, center field. Carter makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss.
Nope. Ball 1.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Back in Arlington, now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Down and away for ball 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Up the middle. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Here's the 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball 1.
Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's in there. 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went 0 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Liner snagged at first. 2 outs. Base is empty. Will Smith digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Carter under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Nicky Lopez. In the air, out towards right center. Pajes on the move. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the order now. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Freeman, and now 1 out remaining for Texas. Tanner Scott takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. So now a pinch hitter, Danny Jansen, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
And there's the ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And now 3-1. They're down to their final strike. This one smoked on its way out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 3. The Dodgers trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And this game is tied. The towels are out, and this stadium is electric right now. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. This one high in the air to left center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
3-pitch strikeout. Last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
In the air, left field. Langford under it. Brings it in, and there's one away. First pitch swinging. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nice grab. The feed for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Game 1 of the NLCS. On to the bottom of the 10th. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Edgardo Henriquez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes up empty.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner on the move. And fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think.
Runner on the go again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Runner goes again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Rangers with the winning run on at first. Here in Game 1 of the NLCS. On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. And we're headed to the 11th. Go ahead run on base. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.